Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Hopefully the mic sounds good. Um, it's Monday. It's MOTORSLICE night. I hope you all had a lovely week. If you weren't here last night, or whatever, if you weren't here when it happened, last night during the hand cam stream, um, my HyperX quadcast of 4 years, I bought it back in April of 2022, I think, before I even started streaming. Gave up the ghost lab. It had already been giving signs where if I picked it up and put it down at the wrong level or whatever, it would cut out, would stop picking. Oh, uh, I I think the ready to turn the game. So we're gonna mess with the audio with the mic for a couple here. I have a noise gate filter on. I might turn it off. Hi, sorry, Gaba. How you doing, sweetheart? Getting. Hope you're doing well. Um, uh, but yeah. So the my old mic, died last. Um, it just stopped working. It was a similar thing that what happened with my Razer Keo, a couple months ago. Like around my birthday, I think, or maybe February. I don't know. It was earlier this year. Um, my HyperX, my Razer Keo died. Um, yes, I am using it right now. I'm using it right right now as we speak. I am I'm quite impressed with it so far. I am using the stereo polar polar positioning. Um, it does have a bi-directional and stuff, and all that. We can change that later. But this one, I found that with this amount of gain, doesn't pick up the AC, the air vent fans, um, or at least at a minimum. When we do ASMR, I'll probably turn the gain up a little. Catch up. We are near the end of chapter 4. Um, but yeah. So the mic died. My Razer Keo, not my Razer Keo. Uh, so it was like the same process as my, where it cut out, and then I unplugged it to plug it back in because didn't when it cuts out, really, before it died, when it would cut out, it would come back after like a second. Um, and push up buttons, and it would sound fine. Um, this time last night, it did not come back. Not in the way that it would work. Um, so, uh, like in the drop down menu in OBS, Discord, and Windows, and whatever, when you pick an audio input device, it'll list the name of the device. At least it does with the HyperX Quadcam, and the camera. So, uh, when I plugged it back in last night, it just said advanced USB audio device. So it was reading that there was an audio device, not that So anyway, um, it's dead. It's gone. I don't know what to do with it because it says like I don't think I'm supposed to throw it in the garbage. Um, but I don't know what. Anyway, after the stream, I had to end the stream at like an hour and 15 minutes. Because the camera died. Thankfully, the my Razer Keo X, the camera I'm using right now, has a microphone. You guys apparently said that mic sounded okay. Um, so I wasn't completely stressed about getting a new mic today. But after the stream, I some research or looked up the Razer HyperX Quadcast mic, see if how much a replacement would be. I know that they're like 100. They were 150. I bought mine back in 2022 for I think $50. Like it was a stupid steep sale, um, or maybe for the whole one. I don't know. Currently, the HyperX Quadcast 2, at least on Amazon, I think is on sale for like 115. Other big retailers, it's a similar price point. I got this one at a big box retailer for 119, so like 100. It was 127 after tax. So uh, better than paying the 150. Anyway, it's quite fancy. It lights up the same red. It's and thankfully, thank goodness, these mics are just plug and play, and they work fine. Don't have to install the bloatware or all that. Anyway, I imagine you have to install their app or whatever to change the mic's color, the LED color on the mic. Right now it's just like a eye hurting red. Um, but it just has one dial, and the dial doubles as a button to polar direction, whatever that term. I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, Polar positioning, I think. So you turn the dial to turn up and down the gain. Hold it, push and hold it for 5 seconds to change polar direction. Right now I'm using stereo, so it's picking up audio from mostly right in front of it. So it's sitting in the corner next to my monitor, pointed at my face. So hopefully it sounds okay. um, and there's an LED on the top of the mic um, that lights up in the direction of the polarization, which is so like that's so nice. Because also they don't have the old one, the HyperX Quadcast one, and the gain dial on the bottom of them, and there's a knob on the back above plugs to change polar the polar direction or whatever it's called. And um, this one, it doesn't. It's all one thing in the front of the mic. Really nice. The light on the top is very convenient. Um, and even the plugs on the back. Sorry, I'm just so happy with this thing. Um, for now, uh, cords plug in at an angle. They're not directly facing on the back of the mic, facing stand or the joint that connects it to the mic stand. So I don't have to like fiddle around to put the plug between the gap and the stand. Um, which is great. Like that is such like this is such an improvement from the HyperX Quadcast one. I'm quite pleased. Hopefully it sounds okay. Um, guys think I'm too quiet. I can turn up the gain, whatever. But yeah, anyway, we have a new mic. I was able to get one at the store, so I don't have to order it online. Wait, even then, that wouldn't have been a totally big deal. It probably just would have been a little scuffed for a couple of days. But we had to we would have had to a PNG camera mic ink. Anyway, you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good start to your week. It is only Monday. Um, yeah, I hope you're doing well, CJ. Let me know if I'm quiet or if I need to increase anything. I do have a uh noise gate filter on the mic. I might turn it off. Because looking at the audio thing bounce up and down, it looks like I don't know, itching noise gate, but maybe not. If it's like if it misses some words I'm saying, let me know. If it sounds like it is, let me know and I'll turn off the noise gate and we'll just deal with no filter. Anyway, this game is not too loud. Well, it was when we started it. I've turned. But we are at the boss fight in chapter 4. So, just big spoiler warning for the fourth boss. I don't know how much longer we have to go. We're about at 8 hours in. I have spent a lot of time in the game fiddling around, struggling with movement puzzles, trying to get all of the drones, which I've come to just say we're not going to get all of them, and that's okay. um, we do almost have all of the achievements, though. I'm guessing one of them is to get all the. Yeah, I really like this. Even though a couple weeks ago it really made me grumpy with the puzzle where you're sliding down. And you have Anyway, there's no audio on the game right now because I'm tabbed out. But if the mic sounds okay right now, if I sound okay and it's like not like crappy quality, thank you guys for being here. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Excuse me. But I hope you're all doing well. Okay. Pull up chat. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So let me know if the game's louder than me or too loud. It should be okay, I hope. So this is the boss. Like a part thing. So it's going to come down this way. To attempt to... I don't think I'll get squished here. Good, okay. So dropped. So... the third crane... like this. Alright, let's... do... like we have to get the... I can the crane. Also the back there. Don't know where the last little chunk is. That might be the front. So go back here. There we go. Okay. Now it's just the front. Right. Wait for it to. I feel like we're gonna start to get it from. There's also wing from those bars. Don't know. We got squished. We're okay. We're okay. I thought it would restart the whole fight. Thankfully, it doesn't do that. Pretty tall. All right. Okay. All right. So that's not working. That's not working. Or it's not good, not bad. There we go. Okay. Easy. First try. Easy peasy. Hi, Mickey Foo. How you doing, sweetheart? Just beat the train. Or part, whatever you... What? I pushed the wrong button. Live. How did... Okay. Somehow. Lived somehow. Okay. This stuff triggered it. The break yet. Sarcophagus. It's a fun word. Sarcophagus.
At least Central doesn't require destroying sarcophagus as well.
So those, okay. Okay. Getting some
I remember that one time with Slicer Q, and her obsession with destroying these things.
the Slicer Q the hammer then?
Do you still remember that? Or did your memories log get corrupted?
I remember everything. 404 OX00 955 49956. I remember everything.
You probably don't remember anything. We don't have enough time for this. That was the only team mission I've done before. Ugh. I like to work alone, especially without an operator on my neck.
Oops. Button. Push the wrong button. Right? You can interact with her during the...
At least Central doesn't require destroying sarcophagus as well. I remember that one time with Slicer Q, and her obsession with destroying these things. Do you still remember that? Or did your memories log get corrupted? You probably don't remember anything. We don't have enough time for this. That was the only team mission I've done before. Ugh. I like to work alone, especially without an operator on my neck.
So I think we only get to poke her when it's triangle. Okay. Well, I tried. An interesting angle, too. Okay. Oh, I pressed square. I meant to press X. Yeah, well, when you'll see it. Sorry, Gabo. Watch the pods back. There's another very earlier in the chapter. I'm trying. Whew. Never mind. Whoa. I didn't. Good.
Warby.
You can also, quote unquote, take a selfie. Poke her shoulder. Pose. Poke left and right side of her expression. There's a lot of faces. A lot of faces. Okay, so you can motor slice the sides of these, but I don't, it looks like there's be 2 more chapters, 3 chapters. I don't know. A lot of the reviews, at least the day I bought this, they had like 8-9 hours of playtime, and we're about at 8 hours. Pretty decent chance we'll hit 9. So at least this chapter, we'll hit that and then get to there. So I don't know. It'll probably be their week or 2 for now with the game. Paid stuff, they promoted it. I didn't even really see that part. I think I first saw this game. Oh, that intentional?
What was that?
Um, just wasn't worth it. I see. Fair enough. I have a friend, she bought the game because of uh, there's a scene involving his feet. Bought the game because of it. You know, that's not why I bought the game. We played the demo and it was just a lot of fun. Got some Half-Life maps.
Readings are detecting an increase of environmental hazards. I should avoid them at all costs, or find a way to exploit them. You saw what happened back there, Orby. The megastructure is reacting to us.
Oop. Oop. So I can try parrying. Well, I tried. I broke it. Uh, there we go. Ah. I think that is very fun. Yeah, if that off a game, if that puts you off a game, then that makes a lot. Not like overt in the game, but there it is. Okay, there's some orbs up there. Going to just ignore those. Um, they are actually there. Jump. All right there. I'll run here. Better it's like. Woo! Look, speed a little difficult here. Whew. I, this game makes me my hands tingle. And like gives me hand butterfly. Oh, I don't like it. Okay, jump. Did you guys have something in today? Day? Yeah, that's a white light. So that might. So if the drones have a white or yellowish light eyes, that means they're part of a drone, and you have to pick up all of those drones in the time and bank them. They have a blue light in their eyes, and they'll just fall. Ah, oops. Okay. Well, okay. Where would I even go? Well, okay. Jump, wall run, drone, jump. That hole, maybe. And wall run into drone up. Drone. Don't. Can't grip those with your. Oh. Okay, so this one is a blue light. Big. Okay. Dead end. Okay. Pipe some drones. That one. So this is all part of it. I'll run along of a gap. No worries. Quick. Thank you. I'm just. I'm going to ignore this one. next boss is giant excavator. Giant two-headed excavator. Deja vu.
Just give me a sec. Get in, eliminate the machines, and get out. That was the job. But things are never that simple.
That's the Steam thumbnail, I think.
This place seems familiar.
Okay. Goes she. Catch her breath and let's keep going. Please, can you use me to rest?
Hey Orby, do you have this weird feeling too? That we were in a place like this before?
We can go back. Or then. All the way down. Like, I would try to get all of those drones. The prime drones. There's two down there. That one. Like, part of me, I don't even know how you tackle it. Really. Jump and then fight down and out. That hole and then drop it. All runs. Pipes. That one. Boop. And then maybe. Okay. Does this? Oh. Hello, little drone. Ah! That to die in a first spot, though? Oh. Okay. Oops. Probably not gonna worry about that one too. Thank you for the water, CJ. Oh, what? Ah! Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think too close. Right. All right. Oop. All right. There's a drone. Gotta use your eyeballs. Yeah. Ah! Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze. Go this way. Okay, I had it. I think. Felt like that felt right. Is messed up. I hit the camera at the wrong angle. Shoot. We'll get him. Okay. This one's tough. Oh boy. Okay, I'll give it one. I'll give it 3 more tries. Okay, I waited. Okay. Where I'm going. Okay. Wait. Let's try. Last try. That's not how you... Alright. Okay. We'll just... Okay. Oh. So... Whee! Nope. Can't do that. Woo! Great. Great. You felt that one? Okay. Hello, little buddy. Try not to die. Okay. Whew. Whew. Off points down. If I dive, drone's just gone. Heck. Okay. Ah. Hinting at her new enemy? Or are they making orbs? Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. That one doesn't go any. Hey, Pendragon, thank you for being here. How you doing? What? What? What the frick? What? Okay. Okay, game. That was garbage, game. What the frick was that? Ugh. Oh my. That, like, you're not even supposed to be able to change direction. That, like, it's the wall. How did I touch the freaking barbed wire? The barbed wire killed me. Whew. I'm not trying that again. It's gonna take too. Whew. Why? How am I dying and parrying it at the same time? That makes. Woo! Okay. I lived! Somehow? I'm glad to hear you do a good Pendragon. Stop a bye, sweetheart. What do you mean there's more overlay? Probably. Where am I? Why am I up? How? What? Why and how? Go this way? Or... Okay. Go on. Dude. Alright. right. Have to kill both? Or all four of them? Oh. I was pressing square. I pressed square. Oh, I'm supposed to press square. Okay. Oh, so I guess there was a... I feel like that drone's meant that mine to throw you off when you laid back. Make your hi, Sucrose. We're safe there. Yes, the my old HyperX Quadcast died midstream yesterday. Oh, you were there. I rated you. I told you. Okay, yes. Already. Um, I bought a HyperX Quadcast 2 the store today. Um, they were on sale. It was on Amazon. They're like 115, and everywhere else I looked, they were like 119. They're on sale. Anyway, I went to the store today, hoping, fingers crossed that they had the discounted price in them. They did. I picked up one of them to buy it, and but the seal on the box was broken and it was taped shut, so or something. So I got for a different one. And so far, I am quite pleased. It has quite a few quality of life features for the HyperX Quadcast one. My favorite thing about, well, there's a lot of cool things about this, but the HyperX Quadcast 2, the cords plug in at an angle, not directly on the back of the mic. A problem with the HyperX Quadcast 1 was that the headphone jack and the cord were directly on the back, and you had to thread them between uh, the mic stand thing gap, and it was a pain in the butt. This one uses USB-C, so it's not using its own like proprietary cord thing. Um, and I'm cutting out a bit. Okay, I have a noise gate in OBS, but I think it looks like I have the gain low enough that it's not picking up a bunch of uh fan noise or the AC. The AC's not on right now. Thank you for letting me know, Sucrose. Thank you. I felt like it was, but nobody said anything. Um. Uh. So yeah, there just might be some noise. I guess so. I guess so. There just might be more clicky clacky noises from the keyboard, mouse, and PS4 controller. Um, yeah, so the cords are plugged in at an angle, so they're not directly facing the mic arm, the stand arm, which is awesome. That's so nice. And instead of having a dial for gain and a dial for the a knob for the polar positioning for the mic, whatever the term's called, it's polar something. It's all one thing. So there's a knob for the that you turn up and down for gain, and then you push and hold it for 5 seconds, and it changes the polar direction. Right now, I have it set to stereo, so it's just taking sound in from directly in front of it. So it's pointed at my face, pointed at me. There is omnidirectional, but that was picking up too much background noise. There's bidirectional and which is left and right, and then there's one where it's the front and the back for like interviews, face-to-face interviews. Um, yeah, it's really cool. And there's a light on the top of the mic. There's an LED in the top that lights up to show you which polar positioning you have it set to, so you don't have to like because there's no like knob on the mic telling you what it is. So I think that's really cool. And when I plugged my headphones in, I was like, "Oh, cool!" And I was like playing around with it, listening to it, and trying to figure out which mode to use for ASMR. And then I was sitting there, and it was like, "Wait, I can hear my desktop." I was sitting in Raz's stream. She's doing a subathon. Um, and I was like, "Oh, I can hear Raz talking," so I can listen to my desktop while listening to the mic as well. I'm not going to do that; that'd be too distracting anyway. But I could watch anime while doing ASMR. That'd be interesting. I think that'd be a little too involved. Yeah. Anyway, um, it's a cool mic. It's pretty neat. Um, Sorry, I might have been cutting out throughout the VOD. Thank you for letting me know, Sucrose. Thank you. Hi, Crid. HD catch up. Do I sound HD? Does it sound better than the old mic? I bought the I bought my HyperX Quadcast 1 in 2022. I bought it in April. So like a good 4 months before I even started streaming. And it made it 4 years, a little over 4 years, I guess. So I think that's probably pretty good for a microphone. Um, Apparently my camera, my Razer Kio, lasted like up to or a little over the expected lifespan for those things, according to the Google summary search or whatever the crap the thing's called. Anyway, um, yeah, I hope you're doing well, Sucrose. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Please go follow Sucrose as well. I'm sure everyone here is already following Sucrose. Um, but please go follow Sucrose. She's a fellow bear. She's a bear witch in training. She's a California grizzly bear girl. And she does lots of retro game content and Grand Blue content, Grand Blue streams. She does um, ASMR streams on Sundays, alternating cozy game and reading other side picnic. Um, she's awesome. She's super funny. One of the funniest people I know. She's so funny and has like top 3 giggles, top 3 laughs. Oh my goodness, her laugh is, it is like It scratches the part of my brain that likes giggles. I don't know what I'm saying. It's just that her voice is very pleasant, and so is her laugh. Um, please give her some love. She deserves it. Okay. She did a stream a couple of nights ago. Where was a bunch of ROM hacks in her virtual, I don't know what emulator, and they switched like automatically like every 5 minutes, and then you could do a channel point redeem to change the game. That stream was so good. That stream was so good. You need to watch that VOD. You guys need to go watch that VOD. It was so good. It was so cool. This is the. I'm gonna be like sitting in the VTuber retirement home or whatever, and I'm just gonna hear pep 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 Sergeant pep 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 into Perfect Dark. It's so good. I was when you were fighting the like walker or whatever, the boss. I was waiting for it to switch when he. I was hoping he would switch when he goes no, and we go no. It would have been so good. It would have been so funny. Anyway, please give us two curse love. Hi, Gunther. Welcome home from work. I hope it wasn't too rough on you, sweetheart. Um, yeah, I can't believe you got 100 stream streak, Gunther. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, we have to go those. Wow. Okay. So we got some exposition earlier. Apparently, these are called sarcophagus. Sarcophagi. So the enemies are born or like sculpted in like this concrete stuff, and then they like hatch from it. So these are like in the shape of the excavator enemies. These are the big rollers. We saw some a bit ago that were just like orbs, like shaped, sphere shaped. So I am curious if the complex or whatever this mega structure, it's apparently adapting to P's presence. This is P. This is P. Actually, um, the voice actress that does P's voice, she's doing a great job. Holes 2. And there's little vignettes like this every once in a while.
Hey, look. I found some weird holes.
And you can't. Okay, it didn't zoom in on her butt. Good.
Are they connected to something?
So we are like we are the drone. The camera is this drone following her around, and that's us. Um, it's very neat, and so it usually gives us like a sane response and one that is like either very needy or like a joke. We could say, "Huh, is everything all right, P?" Or "You are a good girl for finding this again." Her response is the same either way, but and you can when you get your dialogue choice, when your cursor turns into this triangle, you can poke her for some reason. You get an achievement for interacting with P during a cutscene. I don't know why they make her sound like that, but it's fine. There are some very interesting choices in this game. In terms of these cutscenes, I didn't know this beforehand, but before playing before starting the game a couple weeks ago. There's a scene that involves her feet. She takes a break and takes her shoes off. Um, and I have a friend who is very into feet, and she bought the game because of because she heard of the scene. So um, the marketing for this game leaned into that pretty hard. Apparently, um, I think I had first seen this game I think on a TikTok, and then I wishlisted it, and then we played the demo during a Next Fest, and the game's just fun. The game's fun, but it's got some gooner elements. Word, I don't like that saying the word. It feels weird. um, okay. Whew. Okay. There is gore when she dies. You can turn that off in the settings if you would like. I did just because I kept dying over and over again during a um, cinematic part of the game. Ooh. It's not super bad gore, but it was getting to me just after seeing it over and over again. Oops. There's still blood on the screen, though, as well. Okay. There was an update last week or 2 weeks ago where they readjusted the platforming and stuff like that. Okay, there's no one here. Whew. But I hope you're having a good start to your week, Sucrose. Okay. That doesn't go anywhere, does it? There's an orb down there. Okay, we got a checkpoint, I think. I don't. Which way are we supposed to go? There's a drone down there. That has a white eye, so that's part of a drone chain? Or we have to turn it in a time limit anyway. And the big triangles are drone drop-off points. So we'd have to collect the drone, run back, and then... Yeah. Or this is probably the way we're supposed to go. Maybe? Okay, so if we want the drone, we have to go this way. I missed. Okay, this seems like the intended route. Maybe? There's no drones that way. I honestly don't really care enough to get all the collectibles. We've already missed some. So, like, yeah. Is the drone all the way over there? Whew. Okay. Okay. Where are you, buddy? Oh, we're all the way in that corner. Okay. So, I think that's actually the way we're supposed to go. Oh. Well, okay. I would maybe if I was good at these kinds of games, I would, oops, try to do that. So, if a drone has white lights in its eyes, it's part of a chain, and you have to pick up all the drones in that chain in the allotted time and then bank them. And I just don't have the patience to. When we started the game, I was really trying to get all of the drones, but I don't want to spend that much time doing it. All right. Okay, we're going an hour and a half. Okay. What? Okay. Okay, let's. Yes. All right. Oh, there's stairs. Are those the? That's the. Excuse me, buzzsaw enemies. Okay. Dennis, shoot at me. There we go. All right. Oh. Come on, man. Yeah, we have to kill him like that. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. Some of this architecture, now that I'm looking at it, kind of reminds me of some of the areas in Destiny 1 and 2 with the Vex. But that's probably just because I've been watching a lot of Destiny content lately. And my brain's like, oh yeah. Alright, so apparently there's one all the way over there. Alright, let's see if this one just has blue. And we can just pick them up. Alright, this area has a lot of foliage, which is interesting. There's one down there too. Some cranes. It's probably the boss. I feel like we just started this chapter though. They've been getting longer and longer. Alright. Okay, there's a drop-off point up there. We just have to live. I can also go back. There's... Oh, I missed one. Oh. It's not a drone strength. There's a triangle right there. I'll take my chances with this one. There's no enemies over here. Oh, it's right there. Alright. I don't have to worry about those guys anymore. So if you die while holding a drone or a drone's following you, the drone will go back to where it was. You can also use drones to block hits for you. They'll sacrifice themselves. Okay. Ow. Okay. Doesn't seem. Oh. Oh. All right. Oh. All right. So he's dead. Oh, come on! No. Okay. There we go. All right. What's left? The roller, 2 rollers, and 3 rollers. Okay. So I guess the drone chain starts all the way back there. Then you gotta climb up and then hit that one, and then you're done. But you have 50 seconds. That's not a long time. All right. Oh goodness. Sometimes the physics in this game do interesting things. Oops. Alright, there's that roller. This one over here. All right. Got it. Definitely on our first try, for sure. Yep, yep. There's a bench. There's the door. Marv is shaking. There's 3 drones. Okay. I'm guessing this is a drone string. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, that got us past the traps. Okay, I gotta be careful. Oh, okay. This way. Well, I tried. Oh. Okay. It's gonna take longer, but I think it's just easier to go this way. Okay. Come on. Sometimes it really does feel like you're fighting the camera a lot in this game. Oh. Okay. Oh, can we go down? Maybe? Probably not. Alright. This one's quite a bit of trial and error. I did it! Why? Ugh! You gotta be kidding me! I did it! I did it, game. Okay. No. There we go. Oh, come. Oh, Okay, it makes you slide. Okay. All right. What? Sorry. I need some water. Sure, you can sit down, P. Okay. What? I wanted to. I jumped, but okay. I probably wasn't holding forward. That's the farthest we've gotten so far. Ugh. Okay. Checkpoint. Thank you. There's nothing down here. Excuse me. Sorry. There's nothing down there. Okay, there's a sarcophagus of a crane. First time seeing that. That's interesting. Got a bunch of chairs and traffic cones and bricks. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry for not talking much here. I'm trying to concentrate. Whew. All right. And voila. All right. Two drones. Okay. So where's the other one? There's 4. Where's the drop-off point? Right there. Okay, so we start with this one. I got 10 seconds. Oh, okay. Well. Ooh. Okay, cool. I'm missing one? Oh, come on. Alright. That one feels pretty doable. So it's all the way back here. So do we start with that one? And then that one, and then run to grab those, and then that one, and then run across? Maybe that's how we do it. Okay, well. I tried. Whoa! Okay. Come on, P. Now, there's not enough time. Alright. Features.
At least give me a ride, since you don't have all those fancy operator mode features. You should be more useful.
You are too heavy. Please stop. That was the third attempt. Let's try again. My pawn. Am I quiet? Okay. That was the third attempt. Let's try again.
I already filled a lot of complaints about your design, Orby. You should be able to carry me. How can I exploit you, drone?
You got a volume boost? I can turn up the, I don't know, the gain doesn't increase volume, does it? Oh, there's... Oh! Okay. Hi, Phobos. Thank you for the water. I had a noise gate on, and Sucrose was saying I was cutting out, so. How are you, Phobos? How's that? Is that any better? You've got a different badge, Pon. Okay, so we can slide under that. Let's see. So we need to fix things. Yep. So we grab that drone and then we slide under there. Sucrose was here. She's probably playing Grand Blue or something. Is that better, Pon? Is that any better? Oops. Come on. Here we go. Let me grab this. Okay, not do that though. Okay. Come on. Parkour puzzle. Yeah, this is MOTORSLICE. We started playing it last month. It came out last month on the 8th. It released on the 8th. Yes. Okay, let me grab this jerk, and we go over here. We go over here. We jump, 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 and we got him. Woo! Yeah, this is MOTORSLICE. I believe the Steam page compares it to Mirror's Edge meets Shadow of the Colossus. Oh. There's a lot of parkour and stuff in here. It is very platformer heavy. Okay. But so is the gain a little better? Is that a little better? It looks like I'm a little louder. Excuse me. Sorry. Goodness. Here we go. Please go follow Pon if you're not already. Pon, thank you, Phobos. Pon is a fellow bear. She's very sweet. Pon is awesome. Pon does a lot of old school RuneScape streams and has been playing a lot of the new Forza. Pon is also one of the funniest people I know. Also, like top 5 laughs. I love Pon's laugh. Pon's voice is also super cozy. Pon is super nice to listen to just yap. When she does. But she's awesome. Please give her a sub love. Please, she deserves it. Okay. There's the boss. So Rosa started a Baldur's Gate 3 campaign. Nice. I need to finish that game at some point. You're not annoying, Phobos. When does this... Oh, okay, we had to walk up to it. G65, it says on there. Okay. Oh, yeah, give me a hint. Lure to the pillars, use the shovels. Okay. Oh, goodness. Is it going to move at all? Backs up. Aha! That was a nice time for the music to drop there. Oh. It counts for both. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that one goes out too. Alright, there's that one. Ah, okay. Actually. Okay. Hi, Cassie. Thank you for the raid. Shadow of the Colossus, main character guy, who I can't think of the name, is the villain. Yeah, I've watched plenty of video essays of Shadow of the Colossus, but I've never played it myself. I have a PS4. I could play the Bloober Team or whatever they were called. I could. I don't know. I guess I could try it. I don't think it's. If it's not on Steam anyway. I wouldn't be able to stream it though. There we go. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. I'm sorry, we have an ad break in about 50 seconds. I can't snooze them. For some reason, I haven't had snoozes for like 2 weeks straight, and I don't know why. I don't know if a mod is using them. If one of my mods is, I don't know. But I'm out of snoozes. So unfortunately, we do have an ad break starting about 30 seconds. But welcome, Raiders. Welcome. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy Ridey streamer. I do ASMR streams every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. We do handcam ASMR on Sundays, and the rest of the week we play games. We're playing some MOTORSLICE tonight. I hope you all have a good night and enjoy your stay. Thank you for the raid, Cassian. Raiders, if you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. Thank you so much. Ads starting in any second. We will continue after the ad break. I'm not quite sure where I'm supposed to go right now. But I hope you had a good stream, Cassie. What were you up to? If you can hear me, I don't know if you can. Okay. Anyway, this is a cool boss. This one's very neat. I just don't know what I need to do now. You're playing Subnautica? Okay. And now you can unlock a human. Gotcha. Okay. This boss is really cool. This has final boss energy. It does. But I am curious if there's more. There's gotta be more. There's gotta. There has to be. I don't know what boss you do after the two-headed excavator monster. The super excavator, yeah. I guess, well, we did a dump truck. Um, did we do a giant roller? I guess you could consider the train we fought earlier a roller. It turns into a Mecha Godzilla. That'd be very cool. That'd be really cool. When I was little, I'd watch um the older Godzilla films with my grandma. They were the dubbed ones. I no, I'm not. I am average. I'm average. Um, but I would, I would pretend I was Godzilla, or um, I like to pretend I was Mecha Godzilla, and I would stomp around with my hands out in front of me with my fingers extended, and I would go and pretend to shoot my fingers like missiles, like Mecha Godzilla does. Anyway, anyway, but I'm not little. I'm just average. I'm 5'9". Okay, that suit weighed over 100 pounds. I bet. All that rubber. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it lots. I hope you had a good time with Subnautica, Cassian. Um, I've seen a lot of mutuals have been playing it because Subnautica 2's out. I've played Subnautica on my Xbox One a number of years ago because it was like a free little like play the game for like an hour and a half or something and then buy the game, like a free trial thing. I don't know if that was from like Xbox Gold, or I don't remember if Game Pass existed then. I don't think it did. Um, but the sad decline of Xbox Gold over after Game Pass, after they made Game Pass, that was quite the saga. You're like, well, what do we got with Gold this month? Oh, not much. It was I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Okay. We'll go ahead and get back to the boss. But big spoiler warning for this game. Obviously, we are now at this point, I believe, a little over 9 hours in. We'll probably call it a night after we beat the boss, for sure. I do need to do lawn work in the morning, so unless it rains, but I don't think it's going to. But thank you for the raid, Cassian. Thank you, Spirit. Please do not worry about sticking around, sweetheart. Take care of yourself. Get some food, get some water, take your meds, do what you gotta do. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. It means a lot. Okay. Wait. Okay, that doesn't count as sliceable. Aha! Whoops! Okay. Oh, alright, we're back here. Alright. Where? Okay. Alright, I think now we have to... hit the sides of the treads. Woo! Woo! Alright, we'll switch directions then. Woo! There it goes. Goodbye, G65. And then it turns back into sand. I believe this game was made by one guy, for the most part. Someone did the music and somebody did the voice acting for P, but yeah. Where am I supposed to go? That way. Over here. These are the only spots with green plants, but I'm pretty sure it was P said that earlier this was AstroTurf or something. Slack off. Grass.
I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it was artificially made, huh? Grass is grass. The machines have been doing this for so long. Everything might have been already overwritten.
That is a very cool... Not set piece. Is set piece the right word? Very cool composition of an image, or whatever.
Even you, Orby.
This is sacrilege. So you can interact with her during these cutscenes. This is sacrilege. Thank you, Bashids, for making me work for you.
Shh! Come on, Orby. Don't say profanities like this.
Did we say profanities? She says the same thing to any of our responses in the vignettes. So... Okay, so where are we? There's more up there too. How long is this game? So we came from the other side of that, I think? No, we didn't. We're going that way. We came from down there. Platform below this. So it was up there that it smashed all the concrete. So something's going on with the column. So we're headed that way next. Then we'll be up there. Across to there. then to there, then up there, across to there, then up there. So that's 1, 2, 3 more bosses? Maybe 4? That would be cool though, Phobos, yeah. That would be pretty neat. Complete chapter 5. We don't have a slack off point. But autosaved. I think we'll call it here. Yeah, we'll call it here. Like that's just so cool. That's so cool. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it because my big head's in the way. But like without me in the way, that is very cool. There's that too, and there's lots of cool. The skybox is very neat. All right. In the main menu, if you touch her enough like this, if you use your cursor when she like shakes her hand in front of her face, she literally shoos your cursor away from her. But if you do it enough, she'll quit the game for you. she'll literally quit the game. It's very cute. Okay, but that's a MOTORSLICE. So we've officially hit 9 hours. So I don't know how much more we have left to go, because a lot of the reviews were saying that the game's pretty short, and they had like 8 hours of playtime. It's probably because we spent so much time trying to get drones at the beginning. But yeah, so the chapters are getting longer. Well, that one didn't feel as long as chapter 3. Chapter 4. That one didn't feel as long as chapter 4. Chapter 4 felt really long. So I am very curious to see where it goes from here. What other bosses are next. I guess we'll find out next week. When we do finish MOTORSLICE, what I'm gonna do is because I want to play Destiny 2. And my brother wants to play with me, so I'll have to ask him what days work best for him. I guess I'll have to do that. So we're gonna have to shuffle the games, the game schedule around, probably. Might have to put Monster Hunter Stories 3 on Mondays, and then the Grand Blues on Tuesdays, and Monster Hunter Rise on Thursday. Or I might just put Grand Blue on Monday and then Stories 3 on Tuesday. Because we can go a little later on Tuesday nights than we can Monday nights. We'll see. I'll have to ask my brother. But yeah. What's up, Pon? Chicken butt? Chicken butt? We're doing. Is that what we're doing that again? I did it! Yay! Okay. That is a cute as hack emote. Sorry, I got jump scared by. What's new in Chrome tab? Goodness. That's such a cute emote, Pawn. That's so cute. Okay. So the items, the peak emote, the peak emote. Um, Raven is live. She's playing some Elderfield. Bonnie is live too. She's playing some Deadlock. Um, but Bonnie usually I think is ends around this time. So yeah. Um. Oh, Barry's live. I haven't rated Barry in a long time. I'm just making sure there's nobody who's got like a birthday or something that we know. Doesn't look like it. Where is Barry? There's Barry. Green rot? Okay. Okay. There we go. Let's go say hi to Barry. We haven't rated Barry in quite a long time. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. Thank you for the raid casting. I hope the new mic sounds good to you guys. I guess I don't need to use a noise gate or anything with this mic. At least not right now. Um, so cool. But you'll probably hear keyboard sounds and stuff. But some people are into that. Turn it up a little bit. You have max. It should be loud, but it's still kind of normal, quiet leaning. Okay, I have it at -3 decibels, so I can turn it up next time. This is where I've had it with the old mic, but I can turn the gain up too or something. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys. I love and appreciate you all very much. I will see you tomorrow for some Grand Blue, and then maybe something after Grand Blue. I don't know. We'll see. But good night, guys. I love you all very much. Bye bye.